Good morning, friends. How's it going? Let's get ready for the busiest day of my life. Not really, but probably. I brought a coffee up here about 20 minutes ago. It's heated up for the 4th time, and it's definitely cold coffee. I work on a coffee for hours of the day. I've yet to pack. It's been so busy. We had the sip and shop yesterday, trying to do a closet clean out. And for the amount of time, me and tons of other people and Adam's stepmom and just, I don't even know who all. It's just so many friends and all the things. The amount of time we worked on this and how much is still left is crazy. So note to self, probably should have just donated most of it and worked, because it's just been like that. We are gonna get ready, having a good day. I hope we have a good vacation. We went on spring break, and to be honest, like, it was beautiful there. But you know when you have like expectations, I feel like Cindy Lou Who with this. I don't know, I'm gonna have to change that. So you know, you're like, we've spent all this money on vacation. We're trying to make good memories here. Like, trying to take you on vacations like that I wish I had had growing up, all this stuff. And there's just realities. Kind of like, we went horseback riding and a pit bull tried to attack the horse. This was our past vacation. A pit bull that was on the beach tried to attack the horse that Lexi was on. So the horses were like going nuts. It was terrifying. We went out snorkeling and the swells were so high. Adam's mom got pushed into like a big coral thing. It was just so stressful. She got so lucky she didn't like die by coral. Lexi and I couldn't even go out because Lexi was like getting sucked under. It was just, they ended up canceling the tours the rest of the day. Because it was so crazy. Lola got a stomach bug and puked the whole time. She had one good day. She didn't feel good. So I guess that's not the whole time, but practically. So then Adam and I feel like it was just stressful and we didn't really like get along well on vacation. Not for like any other reason other than like, do you ever have a trip where you're like, I just feel like, every now and then they'd be like, oh, something cute. He's like swimming in the pool with Theta. This is like, oh, beautiful. But then other things where you're like, I just don't feel like we're driving. Like, what's going on? And so that was vacation last year. We had some really fun moments. Like, we did have some fun moments, but overall, it was like kind of a stressful trip. Veda was just like wrestling an alligator. The flight ended up being 15 hours, like with a baby. It was just stressful. So anyways, that's real life, type vacation. But I'm hoping that this vacation is like less real life and more romanticized. Vacations are very stressful. It is stressful as a parent. You're like, okay, what are we gonna do? How do I make sure no one dies? Like, all the things. So anyways, I'm very, very grateful to be going on vacation. I have dreamt, if you've ever followed like my story as a human, I mean, there were years of my life where I could have only dreamed of taking my kids on vacation, and I am so grateful for that. But I guess I'm in denial. That's why I haven't packed. I have this thing where, you know, when you're worried, it actually, I think, causes me to procrastinate a lot in certain areas of my life. But it's where you're like, I don't want to get excited about something because I don't want to get disappointed. I don't want to get excited about it. Like, what if it falls through? I feel like I was that way with my wedding. Like, what if this doesn't work out? That way with, just different things where you're like, I don't know. I don't want to get excited yet. What if it has to cancel because of whatever reasons? So now we're getting to, it's tomorrow. So there's a pretty good chance we're going. So might as well for sure pack. Any of you do that? Okay, I have like so much dead skin, and if you've never, look how gross that is. If you've never taken like a tinkle razor. If you feel like you need to heavily exfoliate, I have just leftover spray tan. You do have to watch that you don't get hairs that you don't want to get, but I'm kind of a hairy girl. And so I'm just, any areas where it's like my leftover tan leaves me looking like I have sunspots, just take one of these guys to it. Keep expectations low and be pleasantly surprised. I love that. I think too, I could romanticize how I want everything to be so perfect. And then when it's not, you're like so disappointed. Okay, really hairy. I haven't done this in a long time, but your makeup's gonna sit so much smoother on your face if you do this. You had a terrible cruise experience. Yeah, tell me what. It's so romanticized, and then you see these beautiful pictures on the beach. So I almost thought, what if I do stories of like what real life vacationing with 4 kids is like, but I don't want to be a downer. It's balance. Look at that. Oh, I dropped something somewhere. I threw this on. I'm gonna get ready with you guys. I threw this on because it was in my closet. When you see how big it is, when I put it on today, I was like, holy cow. I guess I was a lot bigger the last time I wore it, and it's huge. But I just wore it to come up here because the outfit I'm wearing today is already up here. Okay, I think I'm way smoother than I was. My mother-in-law's here. She's getting Christian, and I've had my nephew for a few days. And so she's here to get them and take them to go do something fun. She's really sweet to not only do things with my kids, but she'll take my sister's kids to do stuff as well. Last weekend, my mother-in-law kept my 2 girls and my niece at the lake house to play with them. She's like, more the merrier. And then today she's taking my nephew and my son to go do something. So anyways, that's what they're up to today. All right. Okay, we're putting Plump on. This has hyaluronic acid in it. It's from POMIFERA. It's gonna help tighten your skin. It just gives you that like instantly tight kind of look. Like feel, I love using this before I put makeup on because I just like the way my skin looks after using it. Some people call it Botox in a bottle. Just got a Club Pilates notification. Can you look at my emails? Yeah. Crud. Surely not. I'm not going if I did. I don't have time. So I messaged the people who were staying we're going to St. John. We went there on our honeymoon. It was fantastic. We were like, oh my gosh, I'd love to take the kids here someday. And so we're taking the kids there. And my big kids don't have their passport. And so we're going to St. John. Messaged the guy who we're renting the house from. We're renting the house on like the more deserted part of the island. We could stay in a much bigger house for the same price if we stayed like in a more remote area. So money saving hack. If you have a bunch of kids, if you stay further away from everything, it's cheaper, and then we can get a big enough house for all of us. And so that's what we're doing. So we're away from like everything, like nothing is close. So I was like, okay, well, do you have a high chair and a pack and play that we can use while we're there? And the guy was like, no, but you can rent them from the other side of the island for like $25 a day for each. And which I'm like, that's more expensive than the actual high chair. And then anyways, so today I'm gonna go and get like some sort of a small high chair type thing, or maybe one that can screw to like a table. I don't know. Natalie's in here in case you're like, who are you looking at? And then a high chair and a pack and play. So that I can put in a suitcase and just do as a checked bag, because Veda has to be in something like that or she'll go missing. And so, anywho, that's what I'm gonna do later. I also, my nails are like halfway out my hands, so I'm gonna go get my nails done. And
I don't see that you scheduled anything today.
oh, good. Natalie can't find any scheduled things. I was like, surely I would not have scheduled a Pilates today. So, but if I did, I'd let them know. That way they could book it for somebody else. That's the reason I was checking. But I need to pack me, all 4 kids. Also, Lola, I don't know what happened, but they currently can't find like a top to a bottom or whatever. They can wear mix match. I don't care. I mean, it's just our house. But they like, Christian doesn't have any swim trunks that are fitting. He's been wearing Adam's swim trunks. Well, they are a little big, but we've been tying them or whatever. And he's just like growing really quickly. So I just need to go get a few things today that I probably should have gotten. I've known about this trip for months. So why I didn't do this sooner. Amazon Prime Week really threw off my life because I normally would have done that. I did Walmart a metal detector to our house and it hasn't arrived yet, but our metal detector pointers that like once your actual metal detector goes off, right? You're like, beep, 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 beep. Once that goes off, then you have a pointer, only because I've watched YouTube videos on this, and you like put that in the ground, and when it goes off, that's your like hot on treasure. And so I'm hoping the metal detectors come in today. Ooh, Sam's Club for bathing suits. I don't have a Sam's Club membership. Can you hear them? Ooh, Natalie does. Perfect. I look just like her.
I can take you.
Who else she taken? Okay, Grandmom has, Kyson has a cooler. Apparently they've got a cooler full of stuff. What are they going to do today? It's pouring down rain here as well. Grandmom's just here for it. Yeah, here they go. They're just scurrying down the driveway. Anyways, she's amazing. Anytime she can hang out with a kid, she just does like, sometimes she'll take the girls, sometimes she'll take all of them, sometimes she'll just take Beta. Like, but she is very active in our kids' life, which I think is so sweet, because my big kids are from my first marriage. They are not like biologically her grandchildren, but you could not tell her that. Like, I mean, if anything doesn't work out with me and Adam, she will probably still always be there to take them to Christmas. Like, they're obsessed with each other. And so it's really, really sweet how she just, these are her little ducklings and off they go. Okay, so we used Brighten Serum. It helps with evening out your skin tone, redness, all those things. And this is what I like to use before I do my makeup. We are going to also do tanning drops, because I need I need a lot of tan. I should have done this. I feel better and more confident when I'm tan, and I haven't been tanning, and so today we're gonna like give me just a little bit of a head start of tanning. Nazim continues to ask if I would marry him. Unfortunately, I'm already married, but thank you for the offer. My sister's single. You could go join her live. You could talk to her. She looks a lot like me. There you go. All right. Here we go. So as I got ready, I just threw this on to come up here, and the way our house is laid out, it's like our bedroom. We don't have a closet in our bedroom. You go down the hall, we have a closet, and then a lot of the clothes I actually wear are upstairs. Well, so, you know, can't run around naked, so I just threw something on to come up here. And it's so big, but also I'm at that point in my laundry cycle. I have clean laundry. It's just in baskets. It's just not put away. So you kind of have to dig for it. But the only thing in my drawer is like a bra from when I was pregnant with Lexi. It's so ratchet. And I got it at Kmart on clearance. And so I'll show it to you when we change. But I'm going to put a different bra on because it's so bad. tanning drops. I have links for everything too. If you need links, just drop the word me below and I can shoot you some links. I use the POMIFERA Nourish and the Tan Luxe tanning drops. So I said Ashley's gonna love you. It's funny. Okay, here, let me go wash my hands so I don't have orange hands, and then I'll be right back. Give me just 1 second. Oh, there's so much kid clothes in this floor. Wet bathing suit bottoms, underwear. How kids they say. There's just wet bathing suit bottoms all over. That'll be next. Okay, look at this outfit. Hello. So when you don't feel like you are having scale victories, just try on something that you wore when you would wait a little more, and you'll probably realize, wow, it doesn't fit me as tight. It used to be tight, like I couldn't button it. So I wore it open, and so it's crazy. What the heck are tanning drops? So you mix them with lotion, and they like create a gradual tan throughout your day. You can do the same things with bottoms. Okay, are you ready? So this bra it's nothing sexy, so don't worry, no one's gonna get offended. Okay, so this bra is from when I was nursing Lexi. I got it on clearance at Kmart. It does nothing good for your body in any way. This was just it's a so typically when I had ever used a non-wired bra, this is how hot it is. Just for the record. Hello. So this thing I've had ages. It's not an often, why I keep things like this. I can tell you, because like what if you need it one day? Like today, like it was still in my drawer because it hasn't seen the light of day in a while. And she's well used, well loved. I actually wore this like all the time because this was like my option of a bra that didn't have underwear. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to put on an Ebby bra to put on my actual outfit today, but how different that like what a traditional, I can tell you the brand as well, what a traditional underwire bra. So if you're ever thinking like, I don't think I want to try Ebby because I've worn underwire bras and they look atrocious on me, I feel you. I am that girl and they do. Other brands look awful. Let me try on this other one. Anybody, do you have those things in your wardrobe, like old underwear, old bras that are just old? Like, if I was nursing Lexi, she's 11. She's 11 years old. I would have had to have gotten this 10 years ago or 11. So, okay, I'm going to show you the difference between that and then kind of like a modern seamless like no wire bra. These are so comfortable. I travel in them. I wear them around my house. I wear them under my clothes. They fit totally different. Look at the difference, y'all. They do not give me like a squish here. Look how lifted, like totally lifted. And they do have something called an only bra, which is a little more low cut. This one's a little more higher cut, but I have a large chest, so I love the fact that this is like, I don't know, higher up. It is the perfect, especially under a t-shirt or anything like that where you don't want, I can't tell you how many like t-shirts just leave me with like how that bra did, like just gross. So I have, shoot, did we put the Ebby discount code in that link? Okay, what do you remember what it's called?
Just Swan.
Swan. The code Swan will save you 20? It's a great question. The code
15 or 20.
Swan will save you either 15 or 20%. I don't remember the details. But I could like wear this just under a, under something. As someone who like by the end of the day, I mean, I am like a 38 double D. So I just, and then when I nurse or I'm heavier, my chest just gets bigger and bigger. So I'm somebody that like my chest aches by the end of the day sometimes, especially depending on if I don't have like the right bra line that's actually supporting. And these I have fallen asleep in, like not even remember that I had on. They're so comfortable. And so don't knock it till you try it. Like, and then they also have like matching seamless things. So anyways, I just was like dying this morning. I showed Natalie, I was like, you're never gonna guess how old and ugly my bra is today. And it is. Okay, this has been the most popular shirt of the year. It's called the I've Been Waiting. I have a link for it. It is back in stock. And when I say the most popular, even yesterday at the Sip and Shop, I had several people who were like, are you selling that silk shirt that's been out of stock forever? And I was like, no, but it's back in stock. I'm wearing an extra large. I could honestly probably do a large now, but it is so cute on. So we're gonna get ready in this. And I just kind of, several options. So you can either leave those unbuttoned and then do that, which I think is really cute. These are not Ebby underwear, and I wish they were. These are who knows what kind, but they are rolling all the way down. Ebby has great seamless underwear too if you like need your underwear to stay where they are. But okay, so you can either wear it like that, or if you're like into that kind of little French tuck, you could tuck it all the way around. I mean, it's a shirt, it's a blouse, you could wear it however, but I do love that it has this here and it like billows. So it like, I don't know, it's tight in all the right places and not in the wrong, it's just so good. So anyways, if you've been wanting this, drop the word me, and I have a link and a discount code for this restock. It is such a good top. All right. What style Ebby bra is that? You've tried a couple and you ordered, do you know what the style?
It's just the seamless bralette.
This is just the seamless bralette. So the only bra is a little different. It's a little lower, but I mean, this like keeps you lifted and is so comfortable, and keeps you really well lifted, even though it has no underwire. It's so comfy. All right, I'm starting to tan, which is so good. If you're on Instagram and you're dropping the word me, forgot to mention this. So unfortunately, Instagram Lives doesn't have the capability for me to send you a link. But if you hop over to my Facebook page, you can drop the word me in the live there, and you can get links sent directly to you. Or later, I will post a replay to the Facebook Live. You could do it that way. Or you can just send me a direct message on Instagram and say, hey, can I have a link for Ebby? Or hey, can I have a link for whatever? And I can send you the link if you're on Instagram. If you're on Facebook, Facebook has it. They don't have it set up for mini chat for Instagram, right? Or have we checked that lately? Bummer. Yeah, so I can do it on posts, but anyways. But I do want to go live on Instagram because some people are on Facebook all the time. So it's just, it kind of makes that difficult. All right, we're going to get started getting ready. We're going in with the Glorious Touch. I used this primer for years. It is like, do you see how creamy and like, look, it just literally blurs, fills in all your little pores and blurs it all out. It's so good. I like to wear this even if I'm not putting makeup on, just because my actual skin kind of looks like you have a filter on it, but in real life. Does Ebby have smaller sizes? Yes, Ebby has a huge size. What is it? Like extra small to 4X or something. I don't know. It's like a huge range. Okay. So makeup products we're using today are from Unique, except for the Happy Salve chapstick. It was from POMIFERA. I got a box in of clothes from Pink Lily. We're gonna pick out from that box just what I'm gonna wear on vacation. The Sip and Shop went good. I still have so much left. I think I'm gonna reach out to maybe some local like secondhand stores or people who just have like a, you know, that's like what they do. They sell like women's used clothes or whatever, and see if somebody wants to come and just make me an offer for like the whole room and just take everything with you or with them and be done with it, because there's just still a lot left. And it's very time consuming to get all that stuff set up. All right, we are looking for a brush. Today I'm going to use the liquid foundation. I used the shade Eyelet for church the other day and I really liked it. So this has skincare infused. Just get all the stuff out and shake it up. Yes, or donate too. I called a women's shelter in our area about donating, and they said they didn't have like room, like they don't have space to, because I was like, I have a bunch of stuff. I did the same thing when we had the boutique about trying to donate, and they like don't have room for it, which was a bummer. And so then I kind of went on a wild hair of thinking maybe one day I could start a nonprofit for like women that are getting, you know, going through hard times but need clothes. And how could I do that? And I haven't figured a way how to do that either. So here we are. But I was like, I would totally give to that. All right, share this video, comment, share below. We are going to give away a foundation today. So share this video and tag 2 friends and you will be entered to win a free foundation, and then I can color match you and help you pick out your perfect shade and get you your foundation. Look at this. So I tried a new method. The other day I put it directly onto my brush and I felt like my brush ate it. Today I'm using the shade Eyelet. And I just put a little drop, kind of like drop, 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 like a few little drops everywhere. I thought about selling on Poshmark. Yeah, it's so much work to ship everything to each person. It's just, I'm not even good at returning my own things to where they need to go. Like I can't tell you how many things I'm like, whoops, missed my return window. Or I'm just not great at printing out a label, and like I'm so good at so many other things, right? But like if I have to make my own dentist appointment and like Adam normally will help, like, okay, we've got to do this, this, and this for the kids. Like I can like juggle a lot of different things, but if it comes to like me actually remembering something of my, and so the Poshmark thing is just, all I will feel is just overwhelming stress, and that people are going to hate me if they get their stuff late, and they would probably get their stuff late. So that's why we did Jane and Kate. I did not do that side of the business at all. I knew from the beginning, this is not my strength. And so I did a lot of other things, buying and pricing and trying them on and showing them and tons of fun stuff. Shipping and receiving, every now and then I would help package some packages, but the actual like, nope. But I think that's part of being like not hard on yourself, but understanding here are my strengths. As a grown-up, sometimes it's hard to like, you know, you compare everything to everybody else, and realizing I have severe ADD. These are my strengths. I can carry on a conversation and do a million other things and hopefully circle back around. Like I can do certain things, and certain things I just am no good at all. And so I don't want to do things I'm not good at unless I have to. What are your strengths? Drop them below. What are things that you have found as an adult that you're like, this is something I feel really confident? And what's a weakness? My weakness is laundry. So bad. So bad at folding and putting clothes away. I can wash them and rewash them and rewash them when I haven't put them in the dryer on time. That's a strength. Professional rewasher. But it will be when it's like, oh no, we have no uniforms. We're down to 2 uniforms left. We have to do laundry. They're not going to have anything to wear. I mean, I'll at least get it done before they, or I'll be kind of like, oh, we need, I mean, maybe we should just go buy a new pack of underwear today because it's just not going to happen kind of thing. Like, I'll just buy a new pack of underwear. Natalie, what are your strengths? I can tell you Natalie's strengths.
I really like doing laundry.
She loves it.
And I fold it as soon as the dryer cuts off.
I know.
When it's warm. Hang it up.
She
Put
folds
it
her
away.
clothes and she gets like, she even pats them. Like she loves them when she, you laugh because you know it's true. This is, I could like, hang on. I'm the worst folder. Look, actually I'll show you. It's just a pile. I just threw it in the floor. So when Natalie does her laundry, she's like so good with it. This would be warm out of the dryer because she didn't let it sit. The timer went off and she just got up, not distracted along the way. Because sometimes I'll do that. I'll be like, oh, I hear it. And then it's like, oh, but right in front of it is a pair of tennis shoes I should scrub. Now all of a sudden I've gotten into 2 hours of scrubbing all the tennis shoes to get them nice and squeaky clean. And I forgot there was even laundry. Okay, so Natalie, hang on, I'll do it. She definitely would flip the collar very nicely, and she would like look how like satisfied, and she'd smile while she's doing it because she gets so much joy. She would probably button a button. I don't know, maybe not, but she probably would. She'd make it like perfect. This would definitely not be folded either at Natalie's house. This would be hung on a perfect hanger. But then when she does it, she does like, you know, everything's always like, I don't even know how she does it. She's a perfect folder. It would be all seamless. Even if I'm trying, I can't do it. Like it's a talent she has. And then she would do this. And like with this very lovingly satisfied.
Like, oh, how good that looks.
Oh, how good that looks. Yeah. And then she would move to the next one. And it would go only in a stack with like items. I was folding for this closet clean out and I had like 20 piles going. And Skylar came, she's like, what is all of this? And I was like, I don't know which, do I put this? I don't know what I put it with. So it's just in its own. So now I have this pile going and I have this pile going because that was like me trying to be organized. So strengths, Natalie has the organizational strength of Marie Kondo, the I Find Joy person, and her refrigerator is so organized, everything. And when she comes to my house, she has to like move stuff to make it. And every now and then she'll know I've been like about to start my period, and my fridge will be organized for 2 days, but I can't keep it that way. Ooh, strength is being a good listener. I think that is an incredible strength, and noticing things that maybe, like, I think as a grown-up, we find strengths that aren't necessarily like being a good singer, being a good dancer, like the things that we grew up thinking, you know, I mean, Lola wants to be a pop star when she grows up. I'm not going to crush her dreams that might not happen, but you know, those are like, we have these expectations of what strengths are, but the reality, being a good listener is a huge strength, right? Like, being somebody who's like, I will slow down and like give you a hug and be there when you need me. That's a huge strength. Okay. Oh, where did I put setting powder? I don't even know. Oh, say, can you see? I don't know what I did. I just used it yesterday. Early morning, where would I, if I was Courtney, put a setting powder? Oh, it just fell. Oh, it's the Lord. It was behind the scrunchies. Did you hear it? It literally fell. Huh. That's bronzer. Don't need that yet. Oh. I used to want to be a singer when I was younger. I don't know if, I actually do know when I found out I wasn't. I remember singing. Lexi sings all the time, and I was like that. I sang all the time, and I remember my aunt telling me, oh, honey, you got your singing voice just like me. Like, I am the worst singer. And I was like, what? And that was the first time I ever realized I was not a good singer. And I should have known. But I didn't. I just sang like, so it's like false confidence lost. But as a grown-up, I realize not everybody can be a good singer. So that won't be one of mine, but that's okay. All right, setting powder, check. My eyes are like puffy. Like this one is like incredibly puffy today. Do you notice? Mm-hmm. It's like way puffier than the other. I don't know. lack of sleep. Maybe I don't really take my contacts out regularly, so maybe I should change my contacts. I don't know if that eye's puffy. Maybe I'm just aging. Like I woke up with a puffy eye. I hope it goes back to normal. I don't know what's going on. It doesn't itch. No clue why I have a puffy eye today. But I do. Because I'm about to go on vacation. I almost cried earlier. Just get overwhelmed. And then even in like the day of like, okay, what are we supposed to do today? Hence the mother-in-law coming to help with the boys. And so then it's like, okay, what do I need to do today? And that list just feels so long. It is so long, actually. It doesn't feel it. It is. And we had a really bad meltdown, like kind of an incident on Monday. I was supposed to film a podcast, but kind of just had some like kid drama. And so, just couldn't get everybody getting along. And so Monday I was just like so stressed that it definitely was not the mood to film a podcast. So today we have to film those 2 podcasts that we were supposed to have done Monday. Still have to pack. Still have to do the things. I have a launch lab I have to do after this, but it's gonna be okay. And then tomorrow we go on vacation. I don't know where my brush that I want to use is. It's right where it's supposed to be. And it's brush bin. Okay, using the shade Dark. We cleaned out my purses this week for that whole closet clean out. And we found some bags that had receipts from 2018. Goes along with like, hey, it's time, I want to wear a different bag with a different outfit. And I normally will just take out the important things and I just leave anything else in there as if I'm going to go back for it. But it's like, who has time to sit there and like, normally it's when you're running out the door because you want to switch it to your outfit. And so then that stuff just lives there. We found so many things from years past. Ultrasound pictures of Beta, like cough drops, old mints, tanning a lotion. I was like, I didn't even know I went through, I must have gone, it had like eye things and tanning lotion. So I was like, at some point I must have gone to the tanning bed, which rarely ever happens. I was like, I've been an adult, I don't even remember going. Guess I blocked it out. You do the exact same. Receipts are everywhere. You do that. Okay, so what type of purse are you? Natalie, if we went in your closet, do you have purses that have old receipts and old mess?
They're all cleaned out if I'm switching. Completely.
You clean them out if you switch.
Yes, and I thoroughly enjoy it.
And she enjoys it.
I organize it in my new purse.
She organizes it in her new purse. No. So who are you? Do you have all clean purses or do you have hot mess receipt purses? Which one? So I have hot mess. It's not even, there's not even a chance to like question, do I? Every single bag I ever switch from, it has, I mean, it will have like flight tickets from where I went. You're like, oh, you were in Utah. Like it will have
a sticker from our Key West trip.
I had a sticker from our Key West trip in one of them. I was like, oh, I must have worn this in Key West because it had like a little Key West rooster. It had old used masks. It had, because that was during COVID, all of them. You could tell where I was and what I did last. It's kind of like a time capsule. All clean purses, all clean purses, all clean purses. Oh, Lori, hot mess receipt purse, hot mess receipt purse. It's 2 types. Clean, way too OCD for that. I didn't even realize it was a thing that other people, to me, it's just such a waste of time. If you end up needing that bag again, eventually you clean it out. Bag is a mess, receipts, miscellaneous stuff. I take out the wallet. I can tell you what to do. I take out the wallet. That's important. I shuffle through and I'm like, is there anything else important? Also, when my purse starts getting crazy, I will feel the need to like, oh, this is getting really overwhelming, but it's too overwhelming to clean it out. Because like, what if you actually did need that receipt one day, you know? So you don't want to throw it away. So what I will do would be like, it's a great time to switch bags. So that becomes the time capsule. All the possibly important things live there. And then I have a new time capsule I'm starting. Change, chapstick, everything. Yeah, we found like lipsticks, all my favorite like unique shades of lipsticks. We found, oh, Erin said she found $700 in an old purse last week.
Gosh.
Oh, yes, Lord. I wish I had found that. Oh, well, that's a good day. I did find $100 in a coat jacket once. Coat pocket, same. And every now and then I will like leave a little treasure to be like, I might need this one day. So like in my glove box, I have a little bit of cash. In my whatever, in a diaper bag, I'll be like, oh, I'll just leave this like $10 here or there. Cause like, what if I need it? And so I can every now and then get lucky and find like where I sprinkled a little bit. Also something I'm horrible at using is gift cards. I have so many gift cards and I hold on to them. I realized that I hold on to them because what if I need them one day? So I think it's actually like a scarcity mindset or like a being poor for a long time that I would be like, okay, well, if I need to buy my kids food or whatever, that I would have a backup gift card. So even if I didn't have enough money in the bank, I could go and still get diapers or something. And so I became this like hoarder, like scared to use my gift card because what if I needed it? Like I don't ever use a gift card for anything fun. I don't know if you guys, how do you use your gift cards?
Mm-hmm.
How do I use your gift cards?
Unless I'm like, I know there's something I'm like saving it for specifically, but yeah, I usually just use them. If not, I feel like I lose them. They'll expire.
Well, there's that. She uses hers. So I don't use I like sometimes will make I'll be like, okay, like it is safe to use your gift card. You do not have to worry that you're not going to be able to feed your children today. But it's almost this like, I think that I also know that's why I have a hard time like selling or saving clothes. When I went through my divorce, I had my adult life, my childhood consisted of like paying bills like the day they were getting cut off. Like your due date was the cutoff date. I didn't even realize until I was like an older adult that people paid their bills like before the due date. But like, what if you needed that money beforehand? So some of it was just poverty, being raised poverty, and then not having extra. So then I would use like kids' clothes, lamps, furniture, whatever, of like, okay, well, I have this. If I ever need to like have some extra money quick one day, I could always sell 40 boys clothes, or I could sell these whatever clothes. And I bought clothes mostly secondhand. I still buy stuff secondhand, and then I also like to shop now as well, but I will hold on to it because what if I need it one day to survive, right? And so I really am trying to work through peacefully, like not holding on to those things like of because you need this as a backup to sell one day for survival. But that's really hard. Or giving myself permission. Like I used to always just use scraps of gift wrapping paper. So many. But I was like, I don't want to get rid of it because what if I need to wrap something small one day or odd shaped? I have all these mismatch, and it's just like this. If you think your receipts are crazy, or it was just like this craziness of gift wrapping paper. And because gift wrap was like a luxury for so long, and so at some point I can remember being like, you have permission to just buy a new roll of gift wrapping paper, like it's $3. Why are we doing this? Searching through remnants, like buy a new roll of gift wrap. And so I now have on reserve, when I find a good deal at like TJ Maxx or Home Goods, I love their gift wrap paper there. I will just go ahead and buy like ones with dinosaurs on it or ones with like butterflies or whatever. And I will do that. And now when I need it, I have it. My phone's dying. Hang on. Do you do that with gift bags? Oh, I save all my gift bags. So I've save your gift bags. Yeah. Anna reused them. She has them organized. Mine aren't organized. Mine are in a stack. So you grew up poor and your mom would save old gift cards and then cut them and use them for present tags. Well, that's kind of genius. When I say it does sound like you need to throw out the remnants. So, but I think a lot of these things are hard when you've had a mindset of survival, right? The majority of my adult life was like struggling to survive. And then now it is, I am at a safe place. I can let go of things that I don't need, that maybe someone else could use. I could donate them to a shelter. I could donate jackets to people who need a jacket. This jacket doesn't even fit me. I couldn't even squeeze my body into it, kind of thing. And that I don't have to hold on to it for maybe if I needed to make $10 one day. And so it really is like almost a trust thing of being like everything, or using my gift card. That now, I'm not saying if you are in the midst of like, you don't know how you're going to feed your family and you're having to save your gift cards. I get it. I have been there for lots of years of my life. But right now, I just need to use a gift card. And so I told Adam, I'm going today to get, I have a Target credit, Target Circle credit. I have so much because I don't, I like won't use it. He used it one day and I like, literally it was like as if he used a hidden pirate treasure. I was like, but I was saving that if I needed it one day, or to buy something that I wouldn't feel bad about, I could use my Target credit. And he just, oh, you have Target credit on your account. Would you like to use it? And I just used it for like men's t-shirts and was so happy. And I was like, oh, saving that for like a pool umbrella, or saving it. Look, what if I needed it one day and we can't survive? And so, but today I'm going to use my Target credit that needs to be used so it doesn't expire, but I'm going to use it for like goggles for their snorkel stuff, and the girls need bathing suits, and some swim trunks for Christian, but giving myself permission to not hoard those things in case of an emergency. I'm a work in progress. You actually ironed wrapping paper that is crinkled in order to reuse it. Yes. Like, so you are with your Ulta points. I save them. Like, what if I one day needed them? What am I doing? Looking for, I gotta find a new plan if I've got stuff everywhere. I'm looking for brows. Yes, I found it. Here we go. Precisely my brow. My benefit. For some reason I was thinking maybe I got brow stuff from Unique, but I don't think I have. No, but there's that stick foundation I was looking for earlier. That's funny. With all this hoarding talk, you're older than me, but you have enough credit card airline miles to travel around the world multiple times. One day, yes, use your airline credit. Like, give yourself permission to do it, right? Permission granted. If you need permission, I feel like I need it. I'm actually going to use some OFIR blush in the shade Current. I don't think I put, well, I can't, great. I just like the way that color looks with this shirt. And then I'll put some Sisterly on top. I didn't put it in the links. Well, I say I'm going to. I don't even know where it is. Great. What did I do? I hate it when I can't find what I'm looking for. There's just stuff everywhere. So I used to pray when I can remember having like a compact powder foundation. I use powder foundation in case you're taking your makeup advice from me. This is actually Sisterly from Unique. And it would like crumble and I'd be like, I don't have enough money to get more from Walmart. And so praying and being like, Lord, one day I'm going to have more makeup that I know what to do with. Like, just speaking life over your circumstances, right? And not knowing how that would happen, but truly believing, like, that season of poverty that we were in wasn't going to last forever, or like the light switch wouldn't turn on because our power had been cut out, and just being like, okay, Lord, like this is just a season. Like I believe you are going to provide more than I could ever imagine. Like we are going to be a million. Like that was my thing. Anytime the power went out, be like, you know, you'd flip it and you'd be like, you feel so stupid because you're like, I knew the power was out. Why am I flipping this light switch? If you've never had your power cut off, and that's great. But we used to get our power cut off all the time, whenever, just because couldn't afford to keep our power turned on. And so being like, we're going to be a millionaire one day, like everything's going to be okay. And so one of those prayers was like, I'm gonna have more makeup that you, and now I look at my life and I'm like, I have more makeup than I know what to do with. I get sent more makeup from brands. I get sent, and I had no idea that's what my life would be or what it would do. But I am so grateful. But I'm not as organized as I would like to be. But I am so grateful. I couldn't have asked or wished for a better job. That I feel like I could love more. I get stressed some days because some days, I don't know, like, you know, I'm just a real person. And so we have hard days with our kids, hard days with our spouse, days where you're like, you know, things change or like different, you know, just regular stuff. But as far as like loving what I do, really grateful to get to like come on and like hang out and try and show a lot of different things, and just really blessed by it. I'm using blush on my, who are you? Knock a knock.
Live?
Yes, Adam Swan. He goes, you're live? Yeah, you can come say hello if you want. Yeah. Oh yeah, come here actually. How did it go with the dogs?
What?
How did it go taking the dogs?
It went fine.
How did Elvis do?
He acted like the best dog ever when I walked him up.
You're kidding.
No. Fucking cats.
I love he hates the cats.
No, perfect dog when I walked him up. Like literally he just wasn't pulling on the lead, walked in, was kind of like sniffing a little bit, just totally
perfect dog.
Perfect. And I just told her, I said, you know, you won't believe what he does to our house, so you know, he has to learn something. You have to teach him something. Yeah, it's the truth. He
eats our porch, like the actual post, the porch post. He jumps on everyone. He is wild. He's busted every pool float we have. Anyways, well, I'm glad he made it. I'm glad they took him. So he's going back to boarding because, well, we're going on vacation. So we were like, hey, can you give him a refresher while we're gone? Because he does not, he won't come to his name. He won't come when called. At all the things you don't want 100-pound puppy to do, he does. All of it. Anyways, I'm using the shade Sisterly. And I'm just putting this, it's a blush color, but I think it looks so good on eyes. He's a Bernese Mountain Dog, and he's gigantic. He is he's over 90 pounds when we took him last, so I'm sure he's gained more. He just gains every day. It's kind of like me. We have a lot in common. I can eat a bowl of food and gain a couple pounds, and so can Elvis. And so, but he's getting huge. He's like 9 months now and 90 pounds and just continuing to grow. But the biggest part is like jumping all over everybody. So that's not what I needed. I was going to do bronzer. This like is one of my favorite looks. It's just a classic. I love multi-use products. I also love things that if you're going to do multiple, I don't know, you only need a couple things to go with you. Like I will take this on vacation. I think they just look so good on. I'm doing a little bit of bronzer in my outer corner. And in the outer corner of my lower lash line. So we took our other dog to training when she was a puppy, and I feel like she came back. Ivory is so smart. She is well behaved. She does bark at strangers, but you know, you kind of want a dog to bark at strangers. So other than that, that would be like our only issue, right? I could think of that we have with her is like she not just barks, she like acts like she's going to eat them alive. It's not like but they're not coming in our backyard with her in it. So other than that, that is the only thing that, you know, we kind of have to deal with her on. Everything else, so good. Never chews anything, never bites anything, never gets into anything she's not supposed to. Other than she'll sometimes run off after the cat, and if the gates are unlocked, she'll get out and she'll go through these bushes that have like little prickly balls on them. And then I have to spend like an hour trying to get stuff out of her fur. That's it. Elvis came back from training savage, as if he had not been there a month, as if he'd never learned a thing. He can walk on a lead, like a leash, and he does well with that if you have his leash on him. Everything else, you'd never know he went. So that's why he's going back for a refresher. How's Sophie? So Sophie was my papa's dog, and a few months ago she went to live with my aunt. She was like barking. Sophie just always has barked all the time, but she was waking up the baby. Like if the baby took a nap, Sophie would go and just bark. Like, I don't know if she thought she was dead, or she would just go to the crib and just bark over and over and wake up the baby. She barked to go out all the time. She barked to come in all the time. And this had been a problem the whole time we'd had Sophie. But eventually it got to where basically Veda could just never sleep. And so I talked to my aunt. She took Sophie back, and Sophie continued to bark like crazy at her house. And as long as you are letting Sophie sit in your lap and you're petting her or taking her for a ride bye-bye, she is such a good dog. But she needs like, well, she lived with my papa, who gave her undivided attention all the time, right? So I had her for 1.5 years, and then my aunt had her for about 2 months. And my aunt's best friend's mom, who's older, her dog passed away a few months ago, and so she was looking at getting a new dog. And so Sophie is now living at her house, where she sits in her lap and brushes her all day. And apparently it has been a really good fit for both of them. So Sophie has a new best friend that she goes to the grocery store with her. She is in her 80s, but she does everything with her. And they sleep together, they snuggle together, they have like a little schedule, and they're really getting along. And I felt kind of guilty at first, because I was like, I told my papa I would take care of this dog, but I literally am like, can't take care of the dog. She's waking up the baby all the time. And so I feel so good that somebody who really enjoys her is like with her. And she's probably having a much better life than all the 4 kids running around here, and the puppies and the big dog, all the things. If it wasn't for the barking and waking up like that over and over, I could have handled all the other little things. But Sophie is bougie spoiled. That is the truth. And she like, if you're sitting there and not giving her attention, she's going to bark at you. And like, you're going to know, like, hey, why aren't you petting me? Why aren't we getting another treat? Like, and my papa would do this thing where he would be like, you want a treat? You want a treat? And he would get her like really riled up. And I'm not giving Sophie 15 treats that hour, because I am trying to make breakfast for all these humans. I gave you 1. Come on, you're fine. And then she'd be like crazy. And dude, it's just nuts all the time. And so this lady loves it. It's like they found their soulmates. It's perfect. I've lost that 3rd mascara. What have I done? Oh my gosh. So I got a mascara, I lost it. I opened another mascara and I can't find it. And then I know I have one in my car. Oh, I didn't lose it. That's where it goes. Maybe. I don't really have a place for everything. So I just got back started with Unique. I did Unique for 5 years, loved working with them. Then they had some rules about how you couldn't work with other brands. I've built a whole business working with a lot of different brands, and it wasn't even like makeup brands at the time. It was just any other MLM. So like I do skincare, I do a lot of other different things. And so I had to leave them a few years ago. I will still work with OFIR, I'll still work with Tarte, I'll still do some videos, but primarily I'll be back with Unique. So they now have a rule where it's a pilot program. It's not to the whole public yet. It's like kind of a tester program. And, but Unique, again, a big product line is really exciting. So anyways, this is the Unique 4D mascara. If you want links for anything, if you drop the word me on Facebook, you can get links. If not, I do have the link in the bio on Instagram, or you can hop on over to Facebook and just drop the word me and it'll send you links to your inbox. Am I frozen on your end? Nope, that's good. Sometimes it's other people's internet and sometimes it's my internet. Today, the foundation I used was the Unique Touch Serum foundation, and I think it looks really flawless on my skin. Not to brag, but loving it. I used the shade Eyelet today. Look at that. Froze for a bit and it's good. He's in the podcast room, like, I don't know what he's doing in there, but I can hear him, so maybe he accidentally bumped it. So primarily Unique and only a little bit of OFIR. Yeah, I'll still do, I feel like OFIR works really well for my audience with mature skin. So I will definitely still work with them. I'll still do a couple like exclusive videos with them. But I will primarily do, Unique just has a like much bigger product line and a lot more products in stock. So I will still do OFIR. I love their foundation. I think it works really, really good, especially on mature skin. If you need a color match for either of them, like I don't have to stop working with them. It's just, this is gonna give me the option. I like to do tutorials every day. I used to do them every day. But when you only have a couple products to work with, it's really hard to do a new makeup tutorial every day. So hopefully this will allow me to give you guys like more content. But they're both really, really good brands. So I don't want anybody to be like, oh, she's knocking, whatever. No knocking. So I don't use Unique skincare. I've bought it before. I've just never been a big fan of it for me personally. I feel like when I used to have really bad cystic acne, like if you look at old pictures, like a lot of big, like you could not pop them, like they were just really hard. And so I found POMIFERA skincare a few years ago, and I love it. It has transformed my skin. I just absolutely love it, and it has worked for a ton of customers of mine, thousands of customers that buy skincare, and it's all natural. It has a lot of natural ingredients. Like I just am obsessed with POMIFERA skincare, and I think it's technically I make more commission if I sold Unique skincare. If you want me to be really blunt about it, from a financial move, Unique does have good skincare that does work for a lot of people. Nothing bad about it. For me, even though I make less money with it, I love POMIFERA skincare. It is changed my skin. Like my skin does not even, I look younger than I've ever looked. My skin is tighter, it's brighter. All my sunspots are gone. Even like my scarring, and I never get, knock on wood, but like rarely ever get a zit. So nothing against theirs. I just have found for me, POMIFERA is amazing. It works really well for me. It works really, really well for a lot of my customers, and I just love it. So with that said, that's why I'm so excited about being part of this pilot program. Like, I can still rep the skincare brand that I absolutely love, and I can still show you unique makeup as well. Whereas in the past, like, I couldn't do that, you know, like, and so I still plan. There might be, like, I'm going to try the unique, like, under eye, like, puffy things. And I'm going to try and see if, like, a few things that I like them. They have some masks, and I'm not against trying them. I just know POMIFERA has worked really well for me. And so that's what I plan to, at least for now, stay with. But hopefully that makes sense. And then nothing that if you want to try, maybe POMIFERA didn't work for you or another brand didn't. If you want to try unique skincare, try it. Let me know how you love it. Like, but for me, I just really love POMIFERA skincare. So, but I plan to show unique makeup and POMIFERA. I just plan to show you the things that I love that work really well for me. That's my goal. And then, give you my honest reviews on what I like and don't like. Ooh, the unique hydrating mask and rose water for your more mature skin. Loves it. That's great to know, Chris. I did love the rose water when I was there last. I used to use it on sunburns. So if I would get sunburnt, it worked great. What are the main POMIFERA products that you should get? So if you've wanted to try POMIFERA skincare, I would definitely recommend. I started with the Danger Game Changer collection. It just has like your face wash, and you pick what type of skin you have. It has an exfoliator. It has the 3 like main serums, like Plump, Brighten, and POMIFERA Rose Oil. I use both of these in the morning, like before makeup, and I will use either the POMIFERA Rose or POMIFERA Pure oil at night. They did just come out with this. It is called POMIFERA Pure. And so if you have struggled with wrinkles, sunspots, anything, they used to have, it's called POMIFERA Rose. You can tell a difference in the color. So this is like a blend. It has lavender, rosemary, coriander. You can put it on warts. You can put it on skin tags. You can put it on scratches. It's microbacterial, antibacterial. All of those things have great properties in them. But for wrinkles, actual POMIFERA oil is one of the best natural retinol replacement type things for wrinkles, okay? And they have invented this thing called POMIFERA Pure, and it is just pure POMIFERA oil. It doesn't have all the other extra lavender, eucalyptus, any of those ingredients in it, and it is super concentrated. And the clinical trials and customer results of what this is doing for age spots, melasma, wrinkles, all of that are crazy. So if you are like smoker lines, any of those little fine line areas, you could put this on in the morning but give yourself at least an hour before you're putting on makeup. And you can also put it on at night before bedtime. So it is just the purest form. And it is also incredibly hydrating. So if you struggle with dry skin, this is amazing. Is there anything for scarring? So this is called Remediate, and it is acne scar oil. And so it decreases the pH spot pigmentation. It fills in pockmarks, clinically significant levels to fill in the pockmarks. And then it's loaded with POMIFERA Pure oil. So you just put this on your face, your neck, anywhere, and use it with a balancing cleanser. So, but if you struggle, this is really good for acne scarring. And if you struggle with getting acne, they even have like a spot treat, and it is great for blemishes. And guess what it contains? POMIFERA oil. Like, do we see a trend? The POMIFERA Pure oil. And so now they have it to where you can get, everyone was like, can I just get POMIFERA oil? And so they now made it to where you can get the purest version, very concentrated. A little goes a long way. POMIFERA oil. And I have the POMIFERA link in the description of the video and at CORTNEYSWANN.com. Their prices, I also feel like, are incredibly not competitive. They're just amazing. It is the most affordable skincare line I've ever tried. I have tried things from med spas. I have tried things, because I used to have a lot of skin problems. I have tried Unique. I've tried all kinds of stuff. And so POMIFERA is the cheapest, other than maybe if you went to like Dollar General or some cheap stuff at Target, but it's the cheapest or most affordable skincare I've ever used. But I just can't like go on enough of how great the results have been with that skincare. Natalie uses it.
I love it.
I mean, I don't like hardly ever get a return on POMIFERA. I've sold a lot of POMIFERA. Like it genuinely, I get the most amount of reorders for POMIFERA, meaning people are using all of it and want more. That to me shows I knew that I was like in love with it. It is the first skincare I have ever used that I didn't get about halfway through or a quarter of the way through and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna try something else because this isn't working or I can't tell difference. And I used all of it and needed to order more. And I used it as a customer for 6 months before I ever sold it. Like I didn't even start using it because I planned to sell it. I was just trying to find something that worked, and a friend of mine had been using it and her skin looked amazing. And so eventually it was like, holy cow, like I'm just continuing to buy this and buy this and buy this. And so I started anyways doing POMIFERA. All right, we're gonna do cute little lippy. Right, we're gonna use the shade Peppy. All right. So if it ever gets confusing, you're like, why is she doing so many brands? I just really want to show you the things that I like, and that's like of whatever that is, whether that's makeup, whether that's skincare, clothing, all of it. And a lot of times they don't all fall under the same brand. I wish one brand just had everything I loved for everybody. But I'm kind of a picky person, so sometimes sometimes I'm like, ooh, well, I love this from this, and I love this from this one. Okay, this is the shade Patience. I'm gonna have to pack so much today. So you can use the heel oil on so many things. The heel oil I used for stretch marks it's from POMIFERA. I used it on stretch marks when I was pregnant. I used it and I got gigantic. I gained 100 pounds. My belly was the size of the moon. It was huge. And I did not get any new stretch marks, which was crazy. And so I used that, and then I've used it on warts on my children. I had one child that had warts on their feet and we couldn't get rid of them. Another one that had a wart on their hand. We've used it for warts. We have used it for, you can put it on skin tags and it will make your skin tags go away. You can put it on bug bites and it will help with itching. You can use it for sunburns. So it's a huge blend, right? Kind of like the POMIFERA rose oil. And so you can use it on a lot of different things because it's natural, it's microbacterial, antibacterial, antifungal, all the things. If their Repel bug spray is back in stock for POMIFERA, I highly recommend that. I use the Erase Pre-Cleanser every time I wash my face. It just dissolves my makeup before I wash with an actual cleanser. It's like $19. When I say it is affordable, it's so good. Okay, how cute. I put a little bit of Happy Salve from POMIFERA over my lip liner just because I want it to look a little glossier. I'm going to do a hair tutorial today. After I hop off here, I'll be hopping back on. If any of you just love me and want to see me more today, you can, because I'm going to be doing a lunch live in a minute. But I just wanted to hop on and get ready with you guys. Who I'm going to have to, I'm like, I don't even know where to put this. I'm going to have to go through and I guess I didn't figure out what I'm going to pack. Do y'all want to look through this box with me? I got new stuff. I can do it. I have to look through it anyways. I got things hoping I can wear them on vacation. I'm just putting all the skincare up because I will lose it. I'm definitely taking that with me. Anyways. What is best for the scarring? If you have like where you have scarring kind of holes, and it's called Remediate, and it's an acne scar oil, and it also has POMIFERA oil in it, but it is really good for my foot to sleep. It's because I've been setting crisscross applesauce. I don't know why I started doing that. The oil for skin tags, you can either use POMIFERA oil on it or the heel oil, either one. What will I be using for my hair today? It's a great question. I have no idea. I haven't even looked. Normally, I will try to use something that is either on sale or show you how to use something so that you guys can get the best deal. So before I do a video, I will oftentimes look and be like, oh, because what I don't want to do is do, say, a hair tutorial and I use a hair tool that is totally sold out, because that's frustrating for anybody watching, because they're like, oh, I need that, and then they can't get it. And so I am you know, I'll look and see what's in stock and if there's anything on sale, and then that's normally how I'll pick what to use. The lip color that I used the shade Peppy for the outer liner, and then I used the shade Patient? No. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep, Patience for the inside. So that's what I used. And then the brows were not from Unique. And when you see what my hair looks like, you'll be like, oh yeah, she definitely needs to do something. So I washed it yesterday. It smells amazing. I washed it, but I didn't brush it or do anything with it before bed. I just went to bed with a wet head. And I don't even know what that is. What looks like. It sums up how I feel about my life right now. It's my hair. All right, let's look through these clothes. Are you want to? For those of you liking this blouse, this was that Pink Lily shirt, and the link's in the description of the video, and then you can help me. So you can help me see if there's anything you like. I think there's like a bunch of stuff that I could take on vacation that's new arrivals from Pink Lily. Okay, so I'm just gonna make myself a stack. I have this in cream, and I ordered it in purple. This is, it fits me so good. I almost want to order a second cream set. That sounds excessive, but you know when you find something that just fits you really well, and you're like, I know one day I'm gonna pick this on something, I'm gonna stain on it because it's cream. Like, I almost want a second cream set, but instead I got a purple set. So here are the shorts. Really big into a set. I need to get that out of the, I think it's in the laundry room right now, but it's orange, the orange set with the flowers. That's such a good one. Could take that. I do like sets. Definitely gonna take this set on vacation. So that's good. Taking it all I can, not just throw this down, but I know it's gonna go straight into a suitcase. Oh well. It's because I can feel Natalie watching me. She's like, how's she gonna fold this? She's just gonna throw it. I can throw it again for the second time. Okay, this is not, I don't know what this is from. So sometimes you'll like, I hate that sound. Do it fast. Do it fast. Sorry, friends. Oh, that's annoying. Why? Who invented that? I got this for not vacation, but for to wear with like an athletic. How cute is this puffer? I don't know if it's even dropped yet. This is new. Has it? Maybe.
Yeah, I think it did Friday.
Maybe it did. I think it dropped Friday. So I got that, but that's for something different. I don't know what to do with it.
Just throw it down. We're good.
Here's my set. And it is so good. So good. If you want to shop Pink Lily, if you just click my Pink Lily link at CORTNEYSWANN.com, or if you click, if you drop through me and you got a link for the sweater, you can use that link. See, look, I'm already getting stains on it. See, I told you. I knew it. I'll just have to wash this. I'm not gonna have time to wash it before we go, but I'm taking it with me. I'll just take it. Whoops, dirty. Oh, washer there. Here we're getting. I'll just wear it dirty. Like, nobody's gonna see that part. I'll tuck it in my shorts. Such a good set. If you need a good set, it just doesn't do it justice. Okay. What else? Old pajama bottoms. Anybody? This is kind of what happens, you know, like you get things and I take things off to get ready for a video, and then this just ends up being so much. This isn't for vacation either, but these were on the bestseller list and I've looked at them several times, and how cute. I don't know if they're gonna, I'm gonna try them on. I don't really have time to try on stuff today. I gotta get my life together. These are a vacation no. I'll try them on for you another day. Also, if Adam sees me doing this, he's gonna be like, we still have not filmed that podcast. You still have to do a launch live. We still have not packed for a single child. And I'm kind of like control freak. So not really, but yeah. Cause he's like, okay, well, I'll pack the girls. They'll not have anything that I want them to have for vacation if that happens. So obsessed. Look at this cutie. Well, this is a yes. I don't even know the name of this. This is so good.
I know.
Natalie will find the name for us. That's cute. Oh, look, this is from Amazon. How about me getting this box? This is that I bought from that influencer's collection. I wish I'd gotten a smaller size. I feel like it runs big. This was from, I might take this on vacation. It's cute. That's from Amazon. Oh, perfect. Just what I needed. A blanket. This is not for vacation. We're going to the tropical beach. But I do love a good blanket.
That crochet top is called Another Reason.
That crochet top is called Another Reason, in case you need a crochet top. In case you need another reason to shop. Oh, wow. That's cute. Definitely just found something over there. Do they still have a blanket sale going? At one point they had a blanket sale. I'm sure that's what I got this for. And then I didn't post about it. Sorry, friends. I just never unboxed the box. Forgot. It was a good idea. But look at these things. Do you know who's going to steal this?
Yep.
Lexi Kate. She's into so all preppy right now. And she takes everything. She's 11. And she just, she loves it. She's going to. Let me see if she'll come look at it. Hey, Lexi Kate. Oh, there's a kitten right here. Hi. Do you have shorts? No. Look at this thing. I'm live.
That is so cute.
I know. That's what I said. Look at it.
That's so cute.
All right.
I'm keeping it. Can I keep it?
Can I keep it? Can I keep it?
Can I get it?
I don't have time to go to the mall right now. Okay. We'll see how it's going. All right.
Can Target?
Can you get Chick-fil-A? Oh, give me a second.
I'm hungry.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay, there's food. I did just order Costco yesterday. So, there you go. Watch out for the cat. Hey, kitty cat. Here's another cat. I don't know if y'all seen this one. This is Pumpkin. And then the other one's Penelope, and she's chasing the blanket. Hi, Pumpkin. Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hello to your friends? It's a big blanket. Yeah, she'll totally keep it. It's okay. Hi. Oh, I love cats. Adam hates cats. He's actually allergic, but he loves me, so he let me get 2 cats. And I've been thanking him for it because it really brings me a lot of joy. Yesterday I said, thank you for letting me get a cat. And he said, 2 cats. 2. Not 1, 2. I was like, thank you for letting me get 2 cats, but they're kittens. So they're really the size of 1. But yeah, you're right. It is 2. Ooh. I hate this. These are great. Oops. These are like, look like free people. All right. What was the shirt I was going to show? Here we go. This is a good vacay. It's warm. Yeah. Natalie's been holding on to it. She's incubating the shirt, and it is definitely warm. Have you seen where people are putting eggs in their bras and they're incubating chickens?
No, I've not seen that.
What?
Nope.
My feed is full of good stuff like this. So you can you can go to Trader Joe's. You can get the eggs. It says they're fertilized eggs, which means the egg has been fertilized. And if you incubate it, then like meaning you put it in like one of those little egg breeders, or a lady on TikTok has been putting eggs in her bra and she just like rotates them a couple times throughout the day, and she has hatched baby chicks from bra incubating. From raw incubating. Also, I was like, can you imagine how attached I would be if I had a baby chick hatch in my bra? Even with the cats, sometimes I'm like, I just want them to like climb in and I can carry on. They're not interested. I need to buy a stuffed animal. That's how people at nursing homes end up with like stuffed animals and baby dolls, because they never run off. Like, but have you ever hatched a baby chick in your bra? Have you heard of someone doing it? I just feel like, oh, hello, Penelope. I just feel like it would be amazing. Anyways, it's like, I feel like we would be so connected. It's okay. Here's the shirt. How cute. Here's another one. Name?
Fresh as a daisy.
Fresh as a daisy. Here we go. This is really cute. With white shorts or white pants. It's a really cute top. It's fresh as a daisy. I thought that was a spot, but it's just how, like, you know, it's knit. So, all right. Does anyone know on this live if Pink Lily has good prices? I would say they have like competitive. They're cheaper than most boutiques, but you do save with the code Swan20. Man, it's rough.
That little top is $36.
So for example, this top is $36, and then you get 20% off with the code Swan20. So, and if you spend a certain amount, you normally get free shipping. So, I feel like it's not awful. Some of the other things I like to shop, I feel like sometimes are awful. Like I love Show Me Your Moo. Oh my gosh, everything on their site. I want all of it, but it's very expensive. So that's why I have like 3 pieces. And I'll probably have them until the day I die. This I thought would be so good for vacation. It's like a pants suit with this top, but it's 1 piece. That's so cute. Just like a little tank with matching pants, but it's you don't have to worry about your belly showing because it's all connected. Okay, anyways, I didn't make it really any further with what I'm going to pack on vacation. I think I could take all those. I found Lexi a bag, and there used to be something in this, and now I have no idea what it was. And I found some old pajama bottoms. So anyways, hope you guys have a good day. If you're bored or you love hair tutorials, I'm going to be doing a hair tutorial next. If you need a color match, you can shoot me a message and just say, hey, can I get a color match? Send me a picture of yourself facing a window and I can help get you color matched. And then if you just have questions about anything else, just message me. So hope you guys have a good day. Bye y'all.